Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have this Nokia X, which is a budget oriented Android phone, and we'll be doing the gaming review with this Nokia X. And we'll do it with casual games. And the thing is that not a lot of games are available in the official Nokia store. So I sideloaded, actually, I used this third party One Mobile Market to download some of the games. For example, Subway Surfer. Uh, so let's start with Subway Surfer and then we'll move to some other games. Again, this Nokia X is not a very powerful phone. It sports a 1 gigahertz dual core processor. That's a Snapdragon processor, but it's based on a very old architecture. That's the ARM Cortex A5. RAM on this is 512 MB and the GPU is the Adreno 203. So by any standards, it's not a spec'd up phone. It's actually a very outdated specs, I would say. And again, as you can see, it does take a lot of time to load games, etc. Also, the internal storage is pretty low. So let's start with Subway Surfer now. And again, I get these ads. Let me close them. So again, this is Subway Surfer. Again, if you notice, there is a little bit of stuttering. And this Subway Surfer is actually playable on this Nokia X, I would say. But again, you notice a little bit of lag. You will notice that. One thing I like is the screen quality is actually pretty decent for the price you're paying. It's IPS grade screen and viewing angles are decent on this Nokia X. And as you can see, it actually plays this Subway Surfer fine. So let's get out of this one and let's play some other game. Let's press this home button for a while. And again, it takes some time to kill. Again, as I told you, it's not a very powerful device. Now let's try this Temple Run 2. I downloaded this one from the official Nokia store. It's available there. So this is Temple Run 2. The sound is actually pretty loud. Oops. And as you can see, it is able to play this one. Okay, I would say. One thing I did notice is that the games that are available on the official Nokia store, those actually play a little bit well. But if you try to sideload the games or install it from third-party, app stores, then there's a high chance that they don't work properly. For example, I tried to install this Dead Trigger 2, but that did not work. And I also tried one more game. I'll show you that Beach Bugs Blitz. It just crashes. So as you can see, this one actually, this Temple Run 2 works well. And actually it's running it fairly well, I would say. So let's move to another game now. One thing I do notice is that while playing games or even while doing heavy browsing, etc., the back tends to become pretty warm. I was not expecting that, but it does tend to become pretty warm. So let's move to some other game now. And let's try this Jetpack Joyride. This one was also available from the Nokia App Store on this Nokia X. Wow, it's pretty loud. Let me lower the volume. The speaker actually is pretty loud on this one. And as you can see, this one is also running fine. So very casual games like this, you won't have a problem, I would suspect. Play that again. But the thing is that the selection of games that's available on the official Nokia store is not that great. It's actually pretty limited. So let's get out of this one. This one also runs fine. And now let's move to some other games. For example, this is the Beach Bug Blitz that I downloaded from a third-party app store, and this one actually installed fine, but as you can see, it crashes. And as you can see, it crashed. So that's kind of issue with many of the games. So you actually, the games that are listed on this Nokia store work fine. I was actually, this is also available on the Nokia store. That is this Asphalt 8. But the issue with Asphalt 8 is that it's a pretty big game. It's around 1.2 GB or so. And the thing is that only a part of the game is installed right now. It says that it needs 1.1 GB to install. But the issue with this Nokia X is that we have very limited internal storage available. And if I would were to install this Asphalt 8, I would have to uninstall many of the apps. So again, I did not test Asphalt 8, but I heard that this phone is able to run it, but at very low settings, and there also you see a little bit of lag. So that's for the gaming. But again, in terms of gaming, I was kind of disappointed because you don't have a lot of games, and many of the games, if you try to sideload them or install it from third-party app stores, do tend to crash. I've also made some other videos regarding this Nokia X. Links for those videos will be in the YouTube show notes. I'll also be soon producing a full in-depth review for this Nokia X. So if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the same. Thank you for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.